All right, Liam, let me ask you this, okay? Let's just say you were married, not any longer.
Mhm.
Wife's gone. You don't get to see your kids' soccer game as much as you want. Maybe not happy with how it's being coached. Then you had a team that you were loyal to that didn't start off great, made some changes, had some
Mhm.
juice. And
Mhm.
then the biggest, let's just say the Latimer needle that is that juice, his foot falls off.
Mhm.
Do you think you would have bad luck or just no luck at all?
That sounds like bad luck.
Bern, your thoughts.
Oh, well, let me just, guys, and listen, I'm serious right now. Okay. Look at me. Look right at me. This is
Look
a
at this
serious
face.
conversation, and we're going to have a
That's
serious
one serious
conversation.
wiener.
So, congratulations, guys. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. You killed Cam Skattebo. Something that not only Giants fans were enjoying, but football fans across the nation were enjoying. Everyone was having fun with this story, right? Everyone was having fun. And here the Eagles go, well, if we can't have him, nobody can. At first when he got hit, I was like, oh man, his shoe must have fallen off. Looks like his shoe's off. Because it's not the way something's supposed to look. And then I'm scouring for reports. And then I get ESPN 20 minutes later says, they think he's got a dislocated ankle. No shit, buddy. At the very least, I think we could all guess that the ankle was not in the location that it was previous to that play. I want to know what else is going on, how many ligaments are shredded, how many. So,
Yeah.
congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles for taking something the whole nation was enjoying and just shitting all over it.
I mean,
Good for
Hard
you
Knocks
guys.
is so
Good
pissed.
for you. Good for you. Congratulations.
Thanks,
No
Bern.
one can
Thanks.
have a
It
nice
means a
time.
lot.
No
means
one.
a lot.
I'll tell you what, though. You took it like a man. All right. You tapped that helmet. Shock is an incredible thing. Shock is an incredible thing because he was just like, as there was a guy who came over and tried to help him up, and he was like, no. I'm gonna stay right here. If you look over here, you'll see that my leg is pointing north, but my ankle is pointing southeast, and my foot, and that is not typically how these things go. I will say, if there's anything good that came out of this game, it's the death of the motherfucking tush push. So, guys, push your tushes for the rest of the season as long as you can. They were 2 owners short of getting rid of it last year. That fucking call was absolutely horrendous. I have seen the tush push go on for 7, 8, 9 seconds. At the very least, usually you hear a whistle when the official decides the forward progress has been stopped.
Sure.
But you got a guy laying on a pile of bodies, stretching a ball out. Kayvon Thibodeau came in, took that ball. The ref, they didn't know what to do. Like, well, shit. We didn't blow a whistle. I guess we'll say it's forward progress. That is officially the end, fellas. Now that forward progress can forget you guys jumping off sides every goddamn play. Forget the actual destruction of the neutral zone that exists only in football to keep people safe. Now that the very basis of forward progress cannot be determined, you guys got 10 weeks. Keep pushing those tushes. I'm happy. It'll be a footnote in history that the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants is officially the game where everyone went, we're fucking done with this bullshit. It's gotta go. It's over.
Bern, it's going to be more than 10 weeks because our team makes the playoffs every year.
Hey, listen. I penciled you guys into the wild card round. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, just the wild
I guess they'll just have to find another way to get all these third and shorts with their stacked roster.
Right.
Well,
crazy that they could throw the ball just as good without A.J. Brown.
I'd love to see it.
Tank Bigsby, great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's something I was ready for.
200-yard rushers, by the way.
Saquon Barkley has been quite a gentleman.
Saquon.
He's been quite a gentleman, and obviously there was going to be a point where he was like, I gave it a year. I don't hate the people in New York, but at some point I'm going to have to continue.
You should.
And that's what came up. That's what came up this week. So I do thank Saquon for being a gentleman over the last, 3 games. Was not shocked that he came out, put a little hurting on us. But what happens? What happens after that bullshit? Guys, watching that push play and not hearing a whistle.
What happens if that goes the other way? They continue to destroy them.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
What I'm saying is that was the wrong call. Do you guys agree that was the wrong call? You got a guy laying on a pile of bodies, reaching the ball forward.
But there's been so many shit calls so many times. Yeah. Right? Do we want to go over all the shit calls that didn't change the game?
This is a fucking straw man argument. We're talking about one call and one play, and you guys are going to sit here in your fucking soup and discuss it. All right. Yes, sure. There are 5 or 6 unbelievably terrible calls in every NFL game. And the best you can hope for is your team gets 3 of them and the other team gets 3 of them. Right.
Yeah.
We all get the call.
That's actually pretty accurate. So
we're fucking at home. We get the call. If it's New York, you get the call. Hey, guess what? You should have done it 2 weeks ago in fucking New York.
When does forward progress stop, Matt? When the guy's still moving forward? Is that when it stops? When the guy's still when the ball is still moving forward? I'm saying that we have been picking apart this bullshit play of nobody lining up right, everybody firing off early, and now we're like, we don't even know how this works anymore.
I said 3 weeks ago.
Side of this. Go ahead.
I said 3 weeks ago when it was on ESPN every 5 fucking seconds. That it was going to be gone by the end of the season. Anyway, by the time we come back, it was already going to be gone. Because once we got a couple of games in and they're like, okay, this is what's happening. They don't know how to officiate it. Well, they were laying the groundwork, so I knew that was it anyway. And that was like a month ago.
Well, I think the play should be allowed to stay if we can just agree that you throw a flag when there's 5 guys offsides or everyone's jumping early. Sure. Or at the very least, that forward progress doesn't end until somebody blows a whistle. Guys, remember that? Remember how there was no whistle blown on that play? And the referees just got together and they're like, yeah, I guess it was forward progress. There's that play, and there's the Sterling Shepard touchdown where you have 2 guys fighting each other, holding each other's hand. One guy gives a little elbow. The other guy's got a handful of jersey. I'm just saying, those 2 plays right there were a 14-point swing in that game. It could have been an interesting game.
A possible 14-point swing.
Well, no,
we don't know if he would have scored the fumble wasn't a touchdown.
Well, the tush push was on 4th down, and you scored the next play, so that's not a touchdown. And the Sterling Shepard play was a touchdown that got called back, so that's a 14-point swing.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Just saying. I don't want to hear any more fucking yapping from you guys about. Well, they tried to take that. They tried to take that game away.
If you could do it, you could. Hey, they tried to take that game away. We won't complain. No one would complain if you could do it.
No more chatter about how the refs are hurting the Eagles. I'm not going to listen to it for the rest of the season.
So just have your team do it. If it's so unfair,
love to see you do it.
Then just have the Giants should just run it. And do the same thing.
If it's so unfair, everyone should do it. Go ahead.
Every team should just do it.
You had the guy for it. You had the perfect guy to do it.
We respect the neutral zone in New York. We respect the neutral zone.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's what keeps players safe.
You don't.
It's what keeps players safe. It's what keeps players safe. So congratulations to you guys. Skattebo's out for the season. What a fun,
our quarterback and our running back lead with their heads every play, and we're trying to keep the game safe.
Yeah, nothing says leading with your head like a tush push. Right? Jalen Hurts never does that. That's literally the whole play. He puts his head down and you throw him through the line.
You push him through. You don't throw him.
Come on. You would if you could. Listen, they used to let midgets come out there. They used to let midgets come out there and they'd try to throw them into the end zone. They realized that's a bad idea.
I would like that to come back.
Why not? Come back. If we're going to let a push, let's keep tossing midgets. What I'm saying is we're trying to keep players safe or not.
I don't know why we ever stopped tossing midgets. Huh?
Because people die. Is this
America?
Because people die.
That's football. That's football, Bern. People die.
The
Eagles
are awesome, and the Giants still suck. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Anything else you want to vent about?
Yeah, suck my dick. Okay. So let's move on to our Week 8 picks, guys. Obviously, your boy here, Johnny Glizzy, took a tough one on that. I chose the New York Giants. You guys took the Philadelphia Eagles laying 7. You guys both hit on that one. Let's go through a quick review. here to say, our resident genius expert on Now It's Becoming Everything. He was just our Marvel genius expert. Right. Now he appears to be our football genius expert as well. Me and Reese conquered Matt and I this week, 7-5 to 5. Now, the Monday night game is still happening, but we all took the Kansas City Chiefs laying 10 here. So no matter what happens in that game, it's not going to change any results. So let's just go through a quick little recap of the week. I'll let you guys know who won the picks, and then anything we got to say about the games we got to say. Started off with Minnesota at the Chargers. Chargers 3-point faves on Thursday night. Your boy, old Uncle Bernie, was the only one who hit this one correctly. Maddie and Liam both had mini. I had the Chargers. They put a shellacking on that team. Carson Wentz, at one point, it was that Simpsons meme of like, stop, he's already dead. I mean, Carson Wentz literally could not pick either of one of his arms up over his shoulders. I don't know what that team's going to do. When the season ended last year, they had both Sam Darnold and Danny Dimes on their roster. Yeah. Right now, they're dealing with Carson Wentz and J.J. McCarthy, who I guess will be back next week.
And they only ran the ball 11 times. Like,
unbelievable.
Yeah, it doesn't 11 rushes. Dude, what is going on? Yeah, seriously.
11 rushes,
that makes no sense.
And they had Mason, who was running well, and they got Aaron Jones back for that game. So they might have a little two-headed attack there. Instead, they let Carson Wentz go out there and be absolutely throttled. It was hard to, and I have no love or hate for Carson Wentz. He's totally neutral in my book, but it was tough to watch a guy just get pummeled like that over and over and over
Also,
again.
what is with the Chargers? Like, they, Minnesota was supposed to be a decent team. They are, I guess, maybe, not really. But, like, the Chargers, like,
not without a QB,
Right, but like, the Chargers show up some weeks and they don't. They're so hard to predict. It's like, oh, you're going to go
The Chargers have weapons, dude. If they can get rolling, they have... Herbert is good. You know what I mean? And if he has all these weapons, if they can just keep him from running for his life, then they're rolling. You know what I mean? They're good.
Yeah.
And guys, we talked about this last week. The Chargers ran the ball 56% of the time and threw the ball 44% of the time. Recipe for success, right? I mean, you're essentially you got to they're running. They were able to run the ball, and Minnesota decided, no, we're just going to put our hope in Carson Wentz, and so that's what you got right there. Moving on to the next game. We got Baltimore laying 6.5 to Chicago. Now, we all agreed last week the line was so high because obviously Lamar Jackson was coming back. Yeah. Liam and I took Baltimore for the win. Maddie, you took Chicago. Baltimore still goes out there and stomps Chicago. Caleb is not looking like he might be the answer, guys. I think we got a lot of quarterback questions coming into the second half of this season.
Dude, they threw the ball 38 times. 38 pass attempts with Caleb Williams. I mean, I don't know. He had one pick, no passing touchdowns. And, he had 285 yards in the air, but he went 25 for 38. He missed 13
penalties, too. Bears are 31st in the league for penalties and penalty yards, dude. They cannot get their offense going. You know what I mean? They can't gel. That 4-game stretch where they won, that was suspect, and everybody knew it. And this week was proof. Yeah.
And that's also
they play a real opponent. We talked about that too. Go ahead, Bern.
Yep. That's also with Swift running the ball well.
Right. 11 carries, 45 yards, and a tutty. Not like feed him the ball more. Maybe you'll fucking, I don't know. It seemed like it was working. They abandoned it, right?
Let's be honest, everybody. I don't hate him. It's the QB.
Right.
That's what the issue is.
He's not for real. Yeah.
He's
gotta be.
Dude, wasn't he part of that same class, that Anthony Richardson class, Caleb Williams? Like, who else came out of that class? It's just like, they keep just being awful, right? That's all the same class.
It was Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix.
He was that Caleb, class? I thought Caleb he was here before.
No, Caleb was 1, Daniels was 2, Bo Nix was later on.
Never mind. I'm wrong.
Penix,
I'm wrong then. I thought he was the class before with Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. Guys, moving right along. Carolina
But
catching
Go ahead.
7.5 at home against Buffalo. Again, your boy Uncle Bernie was right here. Buffalo coming off of 2 primetime losses.
You're starting with you're just
I'm going in the exact order in which we chose them last week.
Okay.
The exact order in which
you were starting off hot then.
Started off hot.
Sorry, what were we on?
Bills
Buffalo
versus Panthers.
Buffalo,
Bills,
Carolina.
Panthers. Okay.
Buffalo comes out and just says, we lost 2 primetime games. We had a bye. If we want to keep up with the New Englands and the Kansas Cities of the world, we got to come out and show. We got also the Red Rocket. He's, I'm not saying Bryce Young is the second coming, but the Red Rocket is not the answer in Carolina.
That's what happened in that game. You know what I mean? That is
and James Cook fucking ran the dick off the ball. 19 carries, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen had 2 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown. They just fucking came out and put nuts on their chins,
Andy Dalton, 16 for 24, 175, had an interception, 0 touchdowns.
So Carolina, great running game, but when the passing game is no threat.
37.
Yeah, then they can just sell out against the run, and
that's what they did.
We talked about that. They have no one to throw to. Their number 1 receiver is out, and everyone else. I mean, God, this is it's like watching the replacements here.
Yeah.
Here's one where your boy took a bath. All right, next game we had New England laying 7 to Cleveland. I thought that Cleveland defense would travel. Liam and Matt both said it. No, I don't think they will. New England's the real deal. Patriots are very real. Came out.
Patriots are a little too real.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude, Drake May, great outing. 18 for 24, 282, 3 tutties in the air, 1 pick. But what an outing, and somewhat balanced rushing. They have a bunch of different rushers. Like Trayvon Henderson had 10 rushes. Stevenson had 14 rushes. Drake May had 7 himself. They do they got a balanced running attack. It just seems like Vrabel has what he does. It's just hey, it's basic but smart. And
also he shut down the Cleveland running game and said, "All right, rookie quarterback, let's see what you got." And the answer was not
much. Yeah.
32-13, and I don't even know if the game was that close. If you were watching any of it.
Dylan Gabriel went 21 for 35. 21 for 35, so he had 14 missed passes, 156 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 2 picks. But, the rushes, though, they didn't, I guess they just shut down.
They shut it down.
16 total rushes between 6 different guys, one of them being Dylan Gabriel, it's a tough road to hold. They just were hey, whoever you send up here, we're going to smash. We're just going to smash.
Here's what I forgot last week when I was picking the Browns. Last year, Mike Vrabel was a consultant for the Cleveland Browns. He wasn't there on game day. He wasn't calling plays, but he knew, not only does he have a more talented team, but he knew exactly where their strengths and weaknesses were. So that's an oversight by me. Let's move it right along to a bath we all took on this one. Atlanta -7.5.
That one
Miami.
Come
on. We thought there might be some Kirk Cousins possibilities in this game last week. We didn't realize that Drake London was going to hurt a hip and walk through on Saturday and also be out for the game. Everybody in the world has been waking up, getting out of bed, and running for 150 yards against Miami. For whatever reason, Bijan couldn't get it going. And Mike McDaniels lives to fight another day somehow.
Can we talk about this? We did nothing but shit on Tua last week. He had 3 picks, I think. Did not do well. He went 20 for 26, 205 yards, and 4 passing touchdowns. 4 passing touchdowns to 4 different receivers also. Pretty
right in our
hey, he listened to the show and said, "Hey, hold my fucking dick real quick."
Fan of the show, clearly fan of the show, listener to the show, Tua Tagliavoa. And also, like, no Darren Waller, no Tyreek Hill. This game, I think I said, like, you couldn't make the line high enough. And Atlanta, typically, I like at home and not on the road. I think Atlanta is showing their fugazi right now, too. I don't think they're a playoff team.
That's one way to show it, getting smoked by the Dolphins.
Did they get blanked by the Titans or somebody a couple of weeks ago? They got blanked?
They lost to some shit teams for sure. Can I just say one more thing about Miami? Possibly they might have the guy with the whitest name of all time. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Who's that?
It's their tight end, Tanner Connor.
Connor is a very, very white name.
White.
Wow.
White.
Yeah.
You white.
It's a white name.
Yeah. It's white. Go ahead, Bern.
Guys, back to back. Another bath. All three of us took Cincy -6.5.
Come on, dude.
Against the Jets. Woody Johnson comes out earlier in the week and talks shit on Justin Fields, the owner of the Jets. Everything looks like it's going wrong. But you know what we screwed up on here, guys? Here's what we screwed up. We screwed up because there are very few teams in NFL history. I think only the Detroit Lions who have gone defeated for an entire season. And if you look at the Jets' schedule, and we're going to pick one or two games that they may have a shot at, this game would have been one. But still, and it's not like the Jets, blew them out. They won 39-38. They were down 3 scores, in the second half of that game.
I mean, they scored 23 in the fourth quarter to come back and win.
Aaron Glenn went for 2 to win that game.
And I think that says more about the Bengals than it does about the Jets.
I think so, too.
You know what I mean?
But think about last year when they had, when they still had Burrow. Like, their whole thing was Burrow, like, they had a stat where it was like teams that score 33 points or more throughout the league was like 54-1. Where the Bengals at one point were like, when they scored 33 points or more, were like 1-5. You know what I mean?
I think we're realizing here, as far as Fugazi teams go, if the Bengals don't score 35, they're not going to win.
40.
They stop anybody.
They score 40.
They need to score 35 to 40, or they don't have a shot because they can't.
They
stop
scored 38 fucking points.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Like, dude, think about this: 38 points. How many other teams do they beat this week? Like, pretty much everybody. Like Joe Flacco
scoring 38 and losing is wild.
Dude, Joe Flacco, 21 for 34, 223 yards, 2 passes in the air, right? Like, they had a balanced rushing attack. They didn't do bad, like they had 2 guys. One, Perrine went 9 for 94 he had 9 carries, 94 yards and a touchdown. Chase Brown, 12 carries, 73 yards and a touchdown. So, balanced rushing attack, balanced passing attack. They were succeeding 38 fucking points. Jamar Chase had 12 receptions for 91 fucking yards. Like, balanced, like they were humming.
The 2 teams in the league this week who scored more than 38 points were the Jets, who scored 39, and the Bills, who scored 40. And that's it. That was it.
That's pretty crazy.
I mean, unbelievable. You score 38 points and lose. Unbelievable. Yeah. Tough.
All right.
I mean, can we just talk about Justin Fields' stats? 21 for 32, 244 yards, 1 touchdown. Breece Hall, 18 carries, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Aaron Glenn gets his first win. Going for that 2 there was gutsy. I like that.
Hey.
I like what he did there. It's what you do when you're
how much do you think they
team.
Played that video of that kid? You saw the video of I just hate this team. I'm a Jets fan.
Oh, yeah.
But I just hate this team. Right? Like, how much did they just play that in every meeting the whole week? Bulletin board material. All right, but Bern, go ahead. Keep it moving. Love what you're doing.
All right, next game, we had Houston laying 1.5 to San Francisco. Me and Liam.
What is the fucking deal with San Francisco? Are they a team? Are they not? What is the deal?
San Francisco is a hard one to call right now, boys.
What is the deal? I mean, are they real or are they not? Like, what is we fucking doing here? Also, CJ Stroud, this might be the best. He's needed to have a good game for the last couple weeks, and he fucking, 30 for 39, 318 yards, 2 tutties, 1 pick. Pretty fucking good. Nick Chubb, 17 carries for 56 yards. Jaquavius Marks, 11 carries for 62 yards. Like, they got some fucking hard yards on the ground. Like, they ran the ball well. But, yeah, I mean, just, dude, CJ Stroud was just all over the fucking map. He just torched them. 318 yards passing. That's a fucking torch, Daddy. I mean, what are we doing? That's Cooper Manning high school numbers.
Trying to figure out who the 7th NFC playoff team is nearly impossible at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's like 6 locked in, and it's like, oh, the Niners. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe. Well,
who's
maybe
the
not.
6 you have locked?
Well, you got your division winners, right? So you got your Eagles, your Bucks, your Lions, and your Seahawks, probably.
Seahawks.
Rams.
Okay.
Rams. And then it's like Seahawks.
Right.
And then Green Bay. And then for the 7th, it's like maybe the Cowboys, maybe the Cardinals, maybe the Niners, maybe the...
At one point, it was maybe the Giants.
Right. Not anymore.
Dude, San Francisco might be suspects, dude. They are
Mac Jones, 19 for 32.
They turn the ball over a lot, dude.
Dude, I mean, he did have a pick. Yeah. I mean, but dude, also, Mac Jones ran the ball twice, but other than that, Christian McCaffrey, 8 carries. That's it.
Doesn't make any sense.
Like, they had 32 passing attempts and 8 rushing attempts with Christian fucking McCaffrey. Hey, I know he's getting old. I know you don't want to use him that much, but find someone else to do the fucking hard yards then. You still need to play the fucking guy. I mean,
yeah.
That's why you lost. You didn't give the ball, balance your attack. And this guy, this fucking Shanahan guy, he's supposed to be a fucking, big fucking guy with the offense here. This huge friggin' guy.
This huge friggin' guy.
Yeah, 19 for 32, 193 yards, 2 tutties, and a pick for Mac Jones. I mean, what are we doing here? Isn't Purdy coming back this week too?
I think we're getting Purdy this week.
So Purdy, honestly, this is a big setup for Purdy to come in, lead the charge, and fucking put some nuts on chins and keep his job. You know what I mean?
Purdy's probably real happy that game was right before he came back.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And Mac Jones
didn't
keep marching along. Yeah.
Plus, he's coming back against the monster next week.
Yeah,
the New York Giants in New York. Well, we know our offense is done, so that defense better be excited. Guys, next game, here's another one. Your guy here blew pretty hard. Tampa Bay on the road, laying 5.5 to New Orleans. I threw a little New Orleans love in there. I was looking for a little separation. That was the wrong call. That was a 23-3 Buccaneers win. And maybe, again, not even as close as the score was. No Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin, no fucking problem.
I mean, Tyler Shaw, how do you say his last name? Tyler Shaw, right?
Yeah.
Dude, the Saints can't run or score. They are bad.
I mean, they had 51 pass attempts and 32 completions.
It's not what you want to see out of the Rattlesnake. If the Rattlesnake's throwing the ball more than 40 times,
Tyler Shaw, whatever, he threw it 30 times, and then Spencer Rattler threw it 21 times. I mean, Tyler Shaw had 17 for 30, 128 yards and a pick, and Spencer Rattler 15 for 21, 136 yards and a pick. And then Alvin Kamara, 6 fucking rushes. I mean, what are we doing?
He's at the point in his career where he's always been he was always a great running back and a great pass catcher. And I think it's time you move him to pass catcher because he just doesn't have the size and he doesn't have the power at this point left to be your between the tackles back.
Nick Chubb can still run the ball. But look at the way those guys are built. Gore in them?
They're not the same looking guy, man. Nick Chubb is a little refrigerator, and Kamara's, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you, though, Baker didn't have, the MVP day. I mean, 15 for 24, 152 yards, no touchdowns, no picks.
He didn't do good at all.
No, he didn't have a hot day. But, hey, they still fucking
need to.
They won by 20 points. You know, their defense, I think, scored 14 of them. Or maybe I might
So
be
they
wrong.
kind of had a flat day. They play against any other team, I think they lose. But since it's the Saints, you know what I mean?
And that's the way the ball bounces, guys. Schedule matters.
I mean, they did have 29 rushing attempts, so they controlled the clock. They ran the fucking ball. You know, like they did their job. You know, Tez Johnson 5 receptions, 43 yards.
Yeah. Here's some good news, guys. The only pick that we all three of us agreed on that actually came in, the Danny Dimes Colts laying 14 and a
lock of the week.
Any team playing against the Titans is a good is a good bet.
This is a 38-14 final, and really, if the Colts didn't take their foot off the gas, they could have scored 50 without batting an eye, without breaking a sweat.
I mean,
not much to say here, man. I mean, talk numbers. Talk numbers. Taylor,
Cam Ward, 22 for 38, 259, 1 tutty, 1 pick. Rushing the ball, I mean, they didn't do terrible. I mean, I don't know. They had 20, maybe 23 rushes altogether. I mean, 23 designed rushes. Everything else, I mean, Cam Ward had 2 rushes, but
the Titans,
But I mean, Dyke had 7 receptions for 93 yards. Not bad, right? Not a bad outing. I think he's not their tight end, but
I have no idea, Matty. I have no idea who he is. That's the problem.
Our boy. I mean, he's our boy now. He's our fucking boy.
America's boy. Now
he's Vanilla Vic, Daddy.
There's only one left.
All-white team, Vanilla Vic, Daniel, Jeremiah Jones, 21 for 29, 272 yards, 3 Tadowskis, 0 Pickaroonies. Jonathan Taylor, 12 rushes for 153 yards.
That's a monster day.
Woo! 2 touchdowns. I mean, what are you going to do? Dude, even Michael Pittman Jr., 8 receptions, 95 yards, and a touchdown. Like, they just spread it all over. It's like Nutella the way they're spreading, Daddy. They're spreading like Nutella.
Here's what sucks for Johnny Taylor, too. Johnny Taylor is putting together a season that absolutely screams MVP. But if you look at what Saquon did last year and not win the MVP, Johnny Taylor's got to be like, this is just a quarterback win. Like, I'm never going to win this. Like,
people don't care anymore. They should, because what he's doing is amazing.
But he's going to do what Saquon did last year. He'll win the Offensive Player of the Year award instead of the MVP.
Right. Yeah.
Because
you have to tear your MCL, ACL, and come back after career-ending surgery and rush for 2,000 yards to get running back MVP.
He's putting together a season that looks a little bit like Saquon's last year. You know what I mean?
I would agree. Was that when No, it's not. It wasn't when Saquon was on the Giants. It was when. You're right.
I said last year. You fucking.
No, you're right. It was last year that he left the Giants and came to us and won the Super Bowl. You're right.
It's not my fault. You don't have a calendar. You live in a high-end area. You don't have a fucking calendar. So that was our only family.
I have the Google calendar. That's like the.
Oh yeah. It's the electronic thing. Yeah. Well, have it remind you. This is the only game on the entire slate that Matty Lavelle stomps both me and Liam. This would be the Denver Broncos laying 3 at home against the Dallas Cowgirls. Liam and I thought Dallas showed a little bit of
Liam,
spark,
that's what you get. That is what you get.
That
Liam.
is what I get.
That is what you get. You shouldn't have fucking done it. You know the rules. You bet
with your brain. You bet with your brain, not your heart.
That's right.
Never,
but in this case,
ever bet on the Cowgirls.
Maddie's enlarged heart took him to the Denver Broncos, who actually kind of boat raced the Cowboys 44-24. And the Cowboys never looked like it was probably Dak's first game of this whole year where he looked like average. Dak's been good. I hate to say it. It doesn't make me happy to say it. Now he's looked really good, and he looked pretty pedestrian this week. You thought with Dak, Dak's back, and hit me with some numbers, Manny.
Dak Prescott, 19 for 31, 188 yards, 2 picks.
Yeah.
Javonte Williams, though, we got 13 carries, 41 yards, 2 tutties, some hard yards there. They have a balanced rush attack. They do run it. Even C.D. Lamb had a rush. George Pickens, though, I mean, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, when that gets cooking, right? Like I feel like Dak Prescott is gonna eventually get the like the Jay Cutler syndrome. Back when Jay Cutler had Alshon Jeffrey, Brandon Marshall, Matt Forte, and Greg
Yeah.
Olson on his
Yeah.
offense, and
Who do I
couldn't
throw it
fucking
to?
do like
Couldn't
he
figure out the right
couldn't.
guy to throw it to.
Sorry. What a bad problem to have. It's almost
Yeah.
like they're, I mean, they got Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Schoonemaker, right? Like they got some people to spread the ball around to.
They have players, that's for sure.
Right. But then you look at the Bronkowskis, right? I mean, Bo Nix, this fucking boy can play. 19 for 29, 247 yards, 4 Tutterinos, 1 Pikowski, right? And then J.K. Dobbins, 15 carries, 111 yards. And then R.J. Harvey, 7 carries, 46 yards, 2 Tutteruskis. And then Troy Franklin, six receptions, 89 yards, 2 Tadowskis. Not a bad day for your boy. Your boy. Old Bo Nix. Bo Nix is a player, daddy. Also, shout out all white team.
And what's very clear here is that Dallas cannot stop anyone. Cannot stop anyone. That Micah trade, maybe. I mean, it didn't seem like a good idea at the time. As the season goes on, it seems like a worse and worse and worse idea because they can't stop. They can't stop
also,
anyone.
we got the. I mean, is Bo Nix the perfect fit for the Sean Payton offense right now? Like, what do we like? Are the Broncos for real? I mean, they beat us. They beat you. They beat them.
I think they're a playoff team. I mean, I put them in the playoffs for sure. And as we all know,
I mean, look
anything
at the
can happen
AFC.
there.
Look at the AFC right now, right? Like the division leaders in the AFC, the Bills you saw, right? But like the Pats are clipping at their heels.
Quarterback.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
keep going.
But then Denver, right?
Quarterback.
Indianapolis.
Quarterback.
And then who's what am I missing?
Chargers. Quarterback.
Well, no, not but who's in the North? Who's in first place in the North?
Steelers?
Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna last. He struggles to stay healthy a whole season.
Guys, you know what's funny?
What?
The Ravens currently right now still have the best odds on FanDuel to win the NFC North.
The AFC North?
Wow, really?
They currently are slightly favored over the Steelers to win the NFC North.
2 wins? Are they a 2-win team right now?
I did not know that.
Isn't that wild?
I mean,
their schedule must be cake.
Yeah.
It just.
Yeah,
I can tell you they play.
Insane.
Well, I'll tell you this. I will tell. This is their next 4 games: the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Browns, and the Jets.
Oh, they can get right back on. That's why.
Exactly.
4 wins right there. They're
right
6
back
and
on
5.
track easily.
Then they have 3 division games in a row. 2 of them being the Bengals. So they play the Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets. Then they play the Bengals. Then they play the Steelers. Then they play the Bengals again. And then they got to play the Pats, Packers, and Steelers to finish out. But like they could chop some wood the next couple weeks.
They can
chop some fucking wood, and then they're right back in the hunt. I
still think it's way uphill. I'm still pretty surprised by that.
2 and 5.
Yeah.
It's funny. There was a lot of chatter about Lamar playing this week. They thought they had a shot against the Bears because they're playing Thursday night. So I think they were like, you know what? Let's not get Lamar back there on a Sunday and a Thursday. Let's give them a couple extra days. And they were right. They bet on themselves and they beat the Bears. Guys, the last game on our slate last week, Liam was the only one who took the Green Bay Packers. Me and Maddie had the Steelers, had Pittsburgh, who was up by 10 points at halftime, pulled this off. We would all been sitting here 6-6-6, wondering who the real genius was. But Green Bay came back in the second half, smashed it through. It's given Liam a 2-game lead after this season. What do we think about that game? Rodgers wasn't great. Wasn't terrible.
Give me some numbers.
Give me some numbers.
Jordan Love. You heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
29 for 37, 360 yards in the air,
He
3 touchdowns.
He also completed 20 in a row. At one
No
point.
shit.
20 in a row.
Wow.
Past
Bounced rushing.
Past a guy named Aaron Rodgers, who had once thrown for 18 in a row with the Green Bay Packers.
Emmanuel Wilson, 11.
Yeah.
How about it? Emmanuel Wilson, 11 carries, 61 yards. Josh Jacobs, 13 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown. And then he spread the ball out. Like Tucker Kraft seems to be one of his favorite targets.
He's a beast.
Seven receptions, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean,
he's a monster.
Whew. You
talk about you look at Tucker Kraft, like that guy was definitely churning his own butter. I heard an interview with Tucker Kraft. He's one of 8 kids. Right?
Damn.
He's one of
Of
8
course
kids.
He is.
He's been fighting to eat his whole life, Daddy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They still had a milkman. They had they had a milk machine. They had a cafeteria style milk machine in their house. So the guy would show up in the morning and load the milk into the cafeteria style milk machine that lived in their kitchen. He is a Wisconsin bro. He is
South Dakota State alum.
Yeah.
He's from Timberlake, South Dakota.
Yeah.
This 6'5", 280, 258. He's just a big old fucking meat pie, man.
And one of 8.
And he's got the neck's bigger than the head kind of guy. Yeah. He's all fucking, he's a fucking big old mook.
He's a monster. And the last game on our list, fellas, was we all took Kansas City laying 10. Now, currently, there's 13 minutes left in this game. Kansas City's up 21-7. But it's not going to change. Has the ball, but it's not going to change. It's not going to change the results. So, Liam, congratulations to you.
Way to go, Lashmoogie! Way to go, Lashmoogie.
Yeah.
So, you're a fucking genius.
Yeah, I'm a genius, all right.
Yeah, you are. All right, well, Liam, let's kick it to you then, because we got to make some picks for next week. You got to defend your crown, you big swinging dick. So, Liam, you got some spreads, you got some games. Let's make this a quick one. So, Liam, start it off, Daddy.
Thursday, you got Baltimore favored by 7.5 at the Miami, at Dolphins. 2 win teams. Looking like Miami shot their wad last week.
Is Lamar playing?
It looks like, yeah.
We're assuming yes.
Yeah, it's looking like he start. I think that's why they're favored 7.5 on the road.
7.5. Is Tua gonna have 2 weeks of fucking darting it out in a row?
I wouldn't count on it, but
I
was wrong last week, so I'm not going to talk about the over/unders too much. But in this game, both of these teams, their games have gone over 6 times. Both, so the over/unders 49.5. I would take a look at that.
It's in Miami, warm weather.
I don't like laying more than a touchdown on the road.
I like the Ravens in this. I don't know. Talk to me. What are you guys doing?
So do I, but 7.5 is a lot on the road. I think Baltimore wins, but not by the 7.5. I'll take Dolphins plus the 7.5.
All right.
I'm rolling with Maddie. I'm taking Baltimore here. Laying the road.
All right.
Laying the road.
Perfect. Love it.
Okay, we got Bears favored by 2.5 at Bengals. I think I'd take the home dog here. Bears are 31st in the league in penalties and penalty yards, dude. We just talked about that. They cannot get it going. I just, Bengals lost that one at the end.
What's the point spread?
Bears are favored by 2.5. So Bears minus 2.5. Yeah.
No. Oh, hell, dude. Bengals. Is this lock of the week right here?
I'll take Bengals plus 2.5.
Absolutely.
But Bengals have their own problems. That's a tough game, dude. That could go either way.
It's in Cincy?
Yes.
After a big upset, like, people thought, like, oh, Cool Joe just fucking won big game here, big old fucking schmeeze. Mm-hmm. Then he gets fucking dirt dicked by, he's, dirt dicked by the Jets, right? Mm-hmm. People thought, like, oh, we're going to get back-to-back wins. He scored 38 points. Scored 38 points.
That shows if you let the Jets put up 39 on you, your defense has serious issues, dude. So
Yeah,
that being said, I still take Bengals +2.
we got a dick shake and triple shake here. I'm taking Cincy.
Love a dick shake and triple shake. All right, what's next?
All right, got Falcons +2.5 at New England. I think Atlanta just got smoked by Miami. I think enough said there.
Yeah.
They're in the bottom 25. They're 25th in the league in penalty yards. I'm taking Patriots. They're hot right now.
Absolutely. Patriots are a real team.
Minus only 2.5. Give me that all day long.
Oh, they're going to win by 10 points minimum. Bern, what are you thinking?
I'm with you guys, man. New England. I got no faith.
No, there's fucking triple, dick triple.
Not on the road, not for sure. Is Kirk Cousins playing? Is Drake London playing? I don't know, but I think New England's prepared for anybody who shows up at their house.
Yep.
Yeah. Agreed. What do you got next?
Right, next we got Chargers -10.5 at the Tennessee Titans.
Ooh.
Now, I just got saying I don't like laying that much on the road, but we weren't talking about the Tennessee Titans there. Chargers are heavily favored, and I think rightly so. LA just needs to keep Titans from getting to Herbert. But Titans aren't really that good at getting to the quarterback because they're not really good at doing anything.
Yeah.
So I say give me the Chargers -10.5.
I agree. Bern?
This is getting boring, guys. Yeah, I can't take Tennessee. I can't take
10.5 though.
Even then, man.
It's in Tennessee. It's so tough.
Tennessee is the kind of team where you look at a spread and say, that's too much. And then come Sunday, it's not going to be enough.
It's not enough. Yeah. You're right.
I mean, has the Titans scored more than 14 points this year?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Probably. Yeah, I'm sure
they scored. Okay, they beat the Cardinals 22-21. But other than that, they haven't scored more. I mean, they've scored more than 14 points one time. Do you think they're doing that against the Chargers?
I don't think it matters. They have to keep up with the Chargers, which they will not do. That offense is bad, dude. They cannot run the ball.
No, I mean, 10.5 is a lot of fucking skidoo.
Yeah, it is.
All right, then. All right, we're all doing it. I mean, another dick tripping. I can't, in good conscience, cannot take the Titans. I think we're all on board with that. Let's keep it moving.
No.
All right, next you got Broncos +1.5 at the Texans. Another one that I say is a freaking toss-up, dude. And the line shows that Broncos are clearly the better team, but Houston does have a good defense, and they are third in the league in time of possession. And they're at home. So if you're good at holding on to the ball and you're at home, you got the crowd with you. I mean,
and they just coming off a big win. They had a really big win last week.
I'm taking the Texans -1.5.
I mean, they beat the Niners at home. That's a big win for them. Kind of gives them some, are we real? I don't know. I'm taking the Broncos, though. Liam, you said you're taking the Texans.
I'm taking Texans. Yeah, they're first. Their defense is first in points allowed. I'll take it. All right,
Bern, who you dick shake and double shake with?
Or sorry, they're first. They're first in yards per play.
I love the Texans.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
the CJ Stroud had a monster week last week. Go ahead, Bern. Sorry.
Love the Texans -1.5 last week at home against San Francisco. Love them this week -1.5 against Denver. I'm taking Houston.
Wow. Okay. It's me versus you two schlammoos. Very
Matt
good.
is a bigger Denver fan than we realized.
I love Bo Nix. I like this Bo Nix, Shawnee Payton. You know?
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin James. Played him in the movie.
Fan of the show, listener of the show.
Fan of the show, listener of the show. What do we got next?
All right, next we got
Liam, please.
The San Francisco 49ers -2.5 at the New York Football Giants.
Whoa, they're playing the monsters of the Midway.
And San Francisco did not look too hot last week.
But Purdy's return.
Yeah, Purdy coming back. And The Giants just like lost their life force, dude. They lost Skattebo.
They lost the needle that was their steroids.
Exactly. They lost that. Like was the lightning they had. What little they had was Skattebo, and now that's gone. I just think Giants D is really bad too. 28th in the league in turnovers. Give me the 49ers on the road -2.5.
Yep, I'm in the same boat, Daddy.
Giants outright. I mean, I noticed. Wow. Giants win this game.
No, take the points.
No, I'll take the points, but I'm saying I like them out.
Do you think it's a win one for the scat? Win one for the scat time?
I mean, our season was over when Neighbors went out. You know what I mean? Our season's over when Cam went out. You know, did I like seeing Johan Dotson, Randy Moss, and some guy we signed off the practice squad earlier that morning? I did not. I did not. That did not make me feel good about things. He signed that guy at 9:57 a.m. off the practice squad that day. He's worth every penny. Worth every penny. I'm taking the Giants here outright, but I'll take the 2.5 points for the sake of this exercise.
What do we got? What's next?
The Panthers are getting 12.5 at Green Bay. So Green Bay -12.5.
That's a lot.
Green Bay is quietly a one-loss team, I think, because of that tie with Dallas. But they are a good team. They have a good quarterback. And Panthers pretty much showed that without Bryce Young, they can't really do anything. So 12.5. Yeah, Green Bay at home, -12.5. I'll take it.
Wow. I don't know. I think it's too much. Too late, baby. Oh, it's too late. I'm going with the Panteras. Put me there, But Bern, who you shaking dicks with?
I'm rolling with Maddie. I don't understand Green Bay enough. I got to see it. I just
don't know. I don't know.
You're about to find out. Because Panthers can't make me.
Hey, I'll learn. I learned the hard way, Dad.
Do we know it's Red Rocket again this week? I think it is, right? Bryce Young was a high ankle sprain, so that's not usually a 1 week injury. But
it's the line. That's what the line says.
Did you say dislocated ankle, Bern?
No, high ankle sprain. You fucking cocksucker.
Oh, I thought you said dislocated ankle.
Because I'm thinking,
where did I hear dislocated ankle from?
If that's all it was, if that's all it is, I will start believing in God again. But I doubt that's the case,
buddy. That thing was flopping like you after.
I told you. I thought his shoe fell off.
I mean, we all thought something fell off.
It didn't look right.
Did not. Still doesn't. What do we got next?
All right, boys. Next we have the Vikings are getting 8.5 at the Detroit Lions.
Ooh, division game.
By the way,
but I say
the only division game this week. How weird is that? That's the only division game this week.
That is weird.
Isn't that weird?
No. That time of year.
Vikings, Lions. I mean, Lions -8.5. It's a division game, but still, Lions look awesome. They're undefeated at home this year. I think McCarthy's coming back. Yeah. I don't know if that matters though. I don't think
he was crying. He was crying. I think he was crying at the end of that game. It's hard to watch.
These division games are so tough.
I don't think McCarthy's the kind of player that's like that much of a difference maker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Lions are about to roll on them at home.
Yeah, I'm taking the Lions too.
Yeah, me too. Lions -8.5.
Bern, we shake triple dick shake, or what are we doing here?
I'm looking at places to hold my nose here. We got to create a little separation. I'm gonna take Minnie. I think Minnie having a little pride here.
Ooh. He's taking a chance because
taking a chance on some road.
There's always upsets, so and that's a division game.
Sure. I mean, I'm upset every day I wake up and look in the mirror, but what are you gonna do? Bern, Liam, let's keep moving.
Colts -3 at the Steelers.
I mean, we're taking our boy.
Colts really should have this. Steelers D isn't as good at getting off the field, and Indy is terrible. Yeah, the Steelers are bad at letting You know what I mean?
And the
Time
Colts are
possession and
for real.
everything.
Are the Colts
And
for
I
real?
think
They're for
Indianapolis
real.
is the last offense you want to be playing if you have a hard time getting your defense off the field. You know,
Oh, buddy. I mean,
I
also
think
they're gonna pound you on the ground. They're gonna pound you in the air. They're just gonna pound the pounders. The
yeah.
pounders. What are you thinking, Liam?
All that being said, though, I think somewhere this Colts train stops and Steelers play great at home.
Wow.
I did just kind of talk down on the Steelers, but they play well at home. I'm taking Steelers +3.
Wow.
Plus
Well,
the
continuity
3.
for
Yeah.
content, Liam. I appreciate it.
Wow. I was really trying to figure out where I was going to zag here on Minnie or Pittsburgh, but Liam made it. I'll roll Indy here. I'll zag on Minnie and I'll roll Indy here. Those are my two. Where I was like, which one?
Well, this is my zag.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I mean,
No, I'll roll Indy. I'll roll with Maddie. I'll roll with Dimes. But I think you're right. I mean, Indy's a great team this year. They're not a fucking 16-1 team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're gonna lose a couple games.
wow. You're
But I'm
gonna
gonna
shit
roll
on
Indy.
Vicky like that? Vanilla
I'm
Vic?
gonna roll.
You're gonna not give him the love?
Oh, I think that Pittsburgh Steelers defense is so bad and so not what was
It's not
advertised.
good. I agree.
I'm gonna take Indy.
All right. What do we got next?
All right. Next, we have the Saints +13.5, +13.5
Wow.
at the LA Rams. Sorry, Saints +13.5 at the LA Rams. The Saints just stink. They cannot run the ball or score. 13.5 is a lot, but give me the Rams because they're gonna. The Rams, on paper, they should destroy them, dude.
Man, 13.5. But it's like, yeah, I mean, I think
The
they scored
Saints.
3. I think
You
the
don't put
Saints
anything on
scored
the
3
Saints?
points this week, right?
Yes.
Like they just can't get it together. Bern,
They're
what do we do?
bad.
I'm going with the Rams. Stafford still got it. Like, come on now. It's McVay. Come on. What are we doing here? What do you got? What do you know? What do you say? Who do you blow? Bern, your thoughts.
Give me the rattlesnake. I'm taking
You're
the
crazy.
Wow.
You're a wild man for that.
Wow.
I know.
You're taking the Rattler. Taking the Rattler.
I don't even know if he's benched. He might be benched, but I'm taking the Saints.
All right. What's next?
All right, next we got the Jaguars -3 at the Raiders.
The Raiders.
Do you want to know what I have on my notes for this game?
Do not watch.
In capital letters, it just says no thanks.
Yeah.
Because picking this game, no thanks. I have
want to watch a
no idea who's gonna. I have no idea who's gonna win this game. I have no idea how to play that spread. I will just take the home dog with the 3 points. I'm just gonna take Raiders +3.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jags. I'm taking the Jags -3. And you know why? I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. There's no reason why. And I don't need one. I don't need one. But that's
no,
why.
you don't.
Both these teams coming off of buys. Both these doesn't matter at all.
I don't think it matters
less. Couldn't matter less.
Who gives a shit? Give me the home dogs. I'll take the Raiders. But ew. I hope that no matter what's happening on my television, like if they even flash to a minute of this, I'm going to be angry. I don't want to see a single play from this game.
Okay. So what's next?
Cardinals +3 at the Dallas Cowboys.
In Jerry World.
Arizona's on a 5-game losing streak right now.
Liam, there's a fucking rule, okay? And you blew it last week. You blew it.
What's that?
I'm taking the Cardinals.
Maddie doesn't need any information.
None. Jacoby Brissett, sleeper.
I think Kyler's
Jacoby
back.
Brissett's a sleeper.
My brother
And
Mike
they're
did
coming
this.
off a bye.
You're saying you think
bye.
Kyler's coming back? Who cares?
Exactly. I know. I hear you. I'm just saying for Matt, he was saying Jacoby. I think Kyler's back. My brother Mike had this stance for 15 years in fantasy football that he would not draft a Cowboy, and then eventually he was like, I don't know. I think like the way things lined up, he was like, I think I got to get CeeDee Lamb at 6. You know what I mean? Like I can't. You know, it's too much. It's looking at me. I think Kyler Murray has some kind of incredible streak here. Like he won a high school national championship at Jerry World. He won all the games he played in college at Jerry World. He has not. He's never lost there. And that being said, I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys.
I also am going to break the rules that Matt hates. I am going to take
2 weeks
the Cowboys.
in a row, Liam, and it's going to come back to bite you in your dick.
It may.
Maddie's going to win this. Maddie's going to win this whole thing by just fading the Cowboys. When all said and done.
How it's done. That's how it's done.
All right. Now there are 2 more games that are waiting for. So these spreads are probably going to change drastically. So what? Sorry, let me change that. These spreads could change drastically by the time they come out because the game's still being played. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But right now we got KC -1 at the Bills.
Wow.
That's a toss-up game right there.
The Chefs.
The way things are going.
Chefs are up 28-7, I believe, over the Commies right now. So
yeah, they're looking good. It's looking like they got it all back together, and they're, you know what I mean? They're back to being the Chiefs. So that being said,
back to being the Chiefs for a couple weeks, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like, but it's a real thing. Like it's holding.
Yeah,
I think this is the part of the season where Josh Allen beats Patrick Mahomes in the regular season, but will then lose to him in the postseason.
I'm
taking Bills Mafia through a table for your mother.
I'll take KC -1 on the road. On the road again.
On the road. Okay, and Benoit Payud.
I'm rolling with the Bills. I really like that commercial they have out right now of everybody taking their babies and like softly putting them through cardboard Bills tables. Like they have these little cardboard Bills tables. Everyone's taking their babies and smashing them through these cardboard tables. I'm going to take the Bills.
I mean, one thing I don't hate is Bills Mafia.
Nope.
Yeah, the Bills are a respectable fan base. I agree.
Big time.
There's nothing else to do but freeze to death up there.
Yeah.
Like you like the Bills or freeze to death, but that's about
all. Go fuck your mother and take a lap.
They've been through it. They've been through hell. They're still cheering that football team. You know,
hell.
Respectable fan base.
4 Super Bowls in a row. I mean, can you imagine what that does to a psyche of a town that doesn't have any other professional sports teams? Oh, I guess they have the Sabres. They still have the Sabres, right?
They didn't back then, though.
Yeah.
They didn't when they went to 4 Super Bowls. All they had was the Bills.
All they had was the Bills.
All they had, and they were 1 kick away from heaven. Yeah. Side note, the Bills lost to only NFC East teams in the Super Bowl.
But
that's right.
There.
Not yours, though.
But none of them were the Eagles. Yeah. That was a rough time to be a Birds fan, too.
Yeah, we lived through it. All right.
We call those the golden days.
Must be nice.
All right. And the last one. Seattle -3 at the Commanders. That game. Oh, my goodness. I guess. Man. It's another tough one. I guess I'm taking the Commanders at home plus the 3.
I don't know. I kind of like the Seahawks here. I mean, well, Jaden's playing.
We don't know. We won't know yet.
This game is really that line is going to change.
I'm doing this thinking Jaden's not playing. I'm going to take the Seahawks. Lishmoosh, you said you're taking the commies?
I'm just going to take the commodes +3 because
the
I
commodes.
like the commodes. I've been doing commies, but I like the
Oh, we're
commodes.
fucking doing the commodes from now on, Daddy.
fuck that game. You know what I mean? Come on.
Fuck
Yeah.
them, and fuck the fucking commodes.
We
They've
don't even
already
know what's
honored.
going on with that game yet, or if that's even spread, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Bern, what are you doing?
Seattle's the real deal. Seattle by 1 million.
Good. All right. Hey, so that's our picks for this week. Love it, love it. Want more of it. Here's the deal, guys. We're already at a hour and 10 minutes recorded here. So
Well, I got a short one for you today.
Okay. Let's
All
make it.
right.
Let's go right into it right now. Make it quick. Let's go.
Who that dude? I'm going to give you guys 3 facts about this player, and you will be able to talk amongst yourselves. In order to expediency, I'm going to let you each ask me a question after each fact, and then we'll get down there. All right.
Let's get down to business.
We're going to start off with some, lesser known facts, and then we're going to get into it. This player is exactly 1 year younger than me. Born March 29th, 1983. Exactly 1 year younger than me. This player was born in Alabama, and his stats while he played were 6'5", 265 pounds. 6'5", 265. Now, I've already told you that he's 1 year younger than me, so you guys can probably assume you watched, all of his career.
What town did you say he was from in Alabama?
He was from Kellyton, Alabama. 6'5", 265.
Did he play in the AFC? Did he play in the AFC?
Great question, Liam. He played for 1 year in the AFC, but similar to the guys we've been talking about, he played 9 years for an NFC team, and his final year was for an AFC team. So you would definitely know him better from the NFC.
Okay.
Maddie, question?
No.
All right. This player was a first-team All-Pro in 2006 and a second-team All-Pro in 2010.
God.
All questions are welcome.
Okay, hold on. You said he's a year older than you?
Year younger than me.
You're younger. Okay. Did this person play defense?
This person did play defense.
Okay. All right. Liam, ask if this person played in the NFC East.
Did this person play in the NFC East?
They sure did.
Okay.
You guys got a guess, or you want some more facts?
Facts.
This person recorded 510 total tackles, 22 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries, and 3 interceptions.
Did this person win a Super Bowl?
Yes.
Okay. So think about this, Liam. I want to say this.
Yeah.
If it was if this person was born in 82, right?
No, I was born in 82. This person was born in 83.
So this person was born in 83, right? And they won a Super Bowl in the NFC East. They've had to play for the Giants.
Yeah. So
and they played defense.
Do we get to ask a question now?
Yeah, you get a question.
Did this person have a career on television after the NFL?
Not really.
Did this person play for Notre Dame?
Yes.
See, Matt, you're so good at this. I'm not good at these at all, dude.
Well, no, there's 2 options. Well, the other one was we could have said, does this person have an African name? So there's 3 options we could have gone with.
Yeah, I told you guys we're running late, so I was going to expedite it, give you a quick one.
Yeah.
Okay. What, Bern, another stat, and then we'll go from there.
This person's middle name is Lee.
Okay. Anything else?
Any questions?
Liam, do you have a question?
No, now I'm lost.
I want to guess. Can I guess?
You can guess.
Okay, this person played for the Giants, played defense. I'm assuming defense. They had what, 2 picks? So maybe defensive line or linebacker.
3 picks. 3
picks, but a lot of tackles, right? How many sacks?
66 and a half.
66 and a half sacks. Okay, so this person played defensive line, right? It wasn't Strahan because he didn't have a TV career. They played for Notre Dame. Do you know who played for Notre Dame? It was a defensive lineman that won Super Bowls in New York. That's around our age.
Who's that?
His name's Justin fucking Tuck.
You're goddamn right it is. You're goddamn right it is. See, when you guys got to vent, I gave you Westbrook. When I get to vent, I get Justin Tuck. That's how it works out. That's how it works out.
Tuck you, Bern. Tuck you. Speaking of tucking you, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast presents The Retorted Show. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Bern Podcasy. He's Liam Reese. We went over time, but hey, if you want to check out all our stuff, you can find all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. Hang out with us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe. We'll keep bringing you this incredible content. Thank you so much for listening. And we truly love you. We love you.
We love you.
Thanks. See ya.